What is going on, guys? It's your boy CJR Sports, and today we're coming back to you with another NFL video. And before we get started, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these type of NFL videos. Now, as we say that, let's get right into this video. So, after this Baker Mayfield trade has happened, now Jimmy Garoppolo's name has been now in talks. Because of the issue with Trey Lance is now arm fatigue, whatever your personal thoughts on that is. I mean, there's reports and the coach kind of like not really debunked it, but did not want to talk about it. Jimmy G still on the roster. It would cost nothing for the 49ers to trade him, but it will also cost them $28 million to have him on the roster. There was a report that came out then saying Jimmy G to Tampa Bay Buccaneers and be the apparent successor to Tom Brady, just like he was going to be in New England. Now this could possibly be in Tampa. So, a report, Rick Stroud from the Tampa Bay Times, who knew the Bucs as well as anyone, reacted to this slow chatter about Jimmy G coming to Tampa, and he came out and said, not a chance. Stroud, and that was someone from an unnamed Bucs coach. This happened in. If Jimmy G could throw a deep ball, he would have won 2 Super Bowls so far, which is to me an absolute shot at Jimmy G. So, an unnamed Bucs coach said this about Jimmy Garoppolo, that he would have 2 Super Bowls if he could throw a deep ball. To me, I think Jimmy G is taking it on the shins right now. Jimmy G would have at least won one of those Super Bowls against the Chiefs if he could have hit Emmanuel Sanders on that deep ball. But it seems like the Tampa Bay Bucs are not interested in trading for Jimmy Garoppolo. Well, that was just one coach saying that. And we can infer that maybe if the Bucs haven't reached out to the 49ers, that they may not be interested into trading for Jimmy Garoppolo to be Tom Brady's successor. Like there was talks of him being that successor in New England. Beyond it, really doesn't make sense for the Bucs to go after Jimmy Garoppolo, unless they can get a long-term deal that could lower his salary cap for this year. Because you'll be paying a backup quarterback almost $30 million in 2022 as a backup as you have Tom Brady. So it really wouldn't make sense. And I believe Jimmy Garoppolo would be making more than Tom Brady as a backup. So why would you, risk also the chance if Tom Brady wants to come back for another year, why would you risk the chance of if you go get Jimmy Garoppolo and Tom's like, if you trade it for my successor, I guess I'm just going to go to Fox and then do my 10 years at Fox. Or I'm like, you know what? Trade me. I'm going to go to Miami and may have that whole that thing in Miami. So Tampa has to be really careful of what they do with Tom, because Tom has won them a Super Bowl and he's the greatest of all time. So you want to make him happy as much as you possibly can. And you also don't want to be throwing money away for $30+ million for a backup quarterback. It could be for another year or two. So to make this happen, if the Bucs are interested in Jimmy Garoppolo, the only way that this really could happen if there's a new deal that happens when the Bucs trade for him. That's the only way this happens. The Bucs are going to have to lower the cap hit and just give him a shit ton of signing bonus. Or the 49ers are going to have to take the majority of his contract, at least for this year, and then afterwards there can be a contract restructuring. And you can restructure it around, okay, if Tom Brady, retires and you become the starting quarterback, there's a ridiculous amount of bonuses for you. But if not, you're going to get, X, Y, and Z, maybe $5 to $7 to $10 million to be my backup quarterback for Tom Brady. But what it seems like, if the coaching staff is the Bucs coaching staff is throwing shit at Jimmy Garoppolo, it seems like the Bucs may not be fully interested. And this is a media-driven concept more than what's actually being talked about in the NFL, and that's my personal opinion. This is being media driven, where everyone thinks it's funny that Jimmy G is on the trade block again. He can be Tom Brady's successor, one more time and really stick it to Bill Belichick. That's kind of the stuff I'm hearing. But unless the only way that this truly happens if he takes a massive pay cut, which why would Jimmy Garoppolo take a massive pay cut and have to be a backup? He's good enough to be a starting quarterback somewhere. So why would he go and be traded, one, to take a massive pay cut, and two, to be a backup to a team that seems like they really don't want him? But in the comments down below, what's your thoughts about Jimmy G going to Tampa? And if not Tampa, let me know who you think Jimmy Garoppolo goes to if he is traded. Again, my end-all be-all is the picture you see on the screen. I think he's being the 49ers for at least one more year. That's my personal opinion. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And it's your boy, CJR Sports, and I'm out. Peace, guys.